Hey folks, good morning. Marty Bostic here from the Amplify AI community. And I wanted to take just a few minutes to get on my soapbox and talk about something that seems to be getting worse and worse and worse. And that is the clickbait, the constant Rube Goldberg mousetrap of AI, where yes, there's a lot of advancements going on, there's a lot of things happening in the space, but every day or multiple times a day, it's this AI tool just killed this AI tool. That's a bunch of crap. Okay? Now you might have tools that are better than others. You might have tools that have come out with some new advancement. But if you look on the screen here, I mean it's constantly, it's always here's some other ones to try. Here's this to do. Here's the number one AI coding free tool. Okay. Um, People that do comparisons like this, I do some of that too, but that's okay. But when you find the ones that are constantly, this is insane, or it's constant. I mean, it's just bombarding you with, oh my gosh, this just clobbered this, and this is why you need to stop working on the thing you've probably been working on for a week to look over here at this shiny object for another tool that has a different candy wrapper on it but does the same thing. And this is why this one's better. And what happens is you get in this perpetual cycle where you never finish anything. You never get it done. I have fallen for this. I've done it myself. And that's what's really gotten on my nerves. Look, right here, Amazon just killed vibecoding with this new tool. That's a bunch of bull crap. They've not. They may have come out with some advancements. They may have done something that's important. This came out 2 months ago, but you're littered with this stuff in your feed, in your emails, all over the place with why this is the best thing you need to take a look at. But earlier in the day or yesterday, that same person was the expert in the other tool that they said killed the other tool. See where I'm going with that? Pick the task that you either want to automate or simplify your life by completing with AI. Pick a tool, fixate on the tool, try and make the tool work to fit within where you fit what you're doing in the box of how that tool works. Okay, don't worry about all the other shiny crap. Focus on the task at hand of what you're trying to accomplish, or you will never get out of this rat race. You won't. You'll stick in it consistently over and over and over. Okay, here's another one. Stop using Lovable. Well, last week Lovable was the best thing ever. Okay, but stop using Lovable, Bolt, or Replit. This AI app builder actually works. Well, the other ones work too. They do, because I use them. It just drives me nuts because it's constant. It's every single freaking day, man. So one of the things I'm trying to teach people in the Amplify AI community is how to use tools to automate or simplify everyday tasks. I'm not out to try and teach you how to be an AI agency to go sell something to clients when you're not an expert. And I'm not an expert. Nobody's an expert. The landscape changes all the time. So you'll have people that have gone off and created AI agencies, and they have this clientele, and they claim to be making bazillions of dollars every month. Some of them may be successful at it. That's great. Most are not. And instead of going off trying to find business clients to build AI tools because you learned how to take a vibe coding tool, and put a shiny object together, but when the client asks you to implement some functionality, you have no way how to go about doing it. AI is not building it for you correctly. You got to go off and hire a developer. Don't get stuck in that. Okay? There's plenty of other people that teach that. If you want to follow that, that's fine. But the goal of what I'm trying to teach you in this community, which is just getting off the ground good, is content that helps you solve everyday tasks or automate things that you might have to do manually that consume time. For me, and I'm almost done with my soapbox here, for me, spending time online is time I could be spending with my family or doing important things. They're not always revenue producing activities, which I taught for years and years. It's not all about money, okay? It's not. But if I can find a way to take that thing that I spend 30 minutes on and shave it down to 5 minutes every day, I've accomplished something. That's time I get back and I can still get the thing done, which may lead to money, it may lead to revenue, but it may lead to building my business and moving my business forward by leveraging AI to help me as a helper. Okay. And I've been in the IT, career IT field since 1989, roughly 88, 89, right out of high school. I've seen the whole thing come full circle. I know the landscape is changing. I'm always looking to evolve my skills. Okay. So even though I'm teaching you things that I've learned, I'm learning along the way. I'm learning new things every single day, either in a corporate setting where I'm at throughout the week, or in my marketing journey, or in my online journey, and all the other people that I try and help. I try and find a way to solve a problem to help them solve a problem as well. And you never stop learning. If you think you've learned it all, you that is a level that you have reached that you need to go back and reevaluate that. You'll never stop learning, okay? I plan on learning for the rest of my life, but that's how I pick up new skills, adopt things, and continue to move forward. So, all of that said, focus on one task. One. I want you to set a goal for yourself. What's one thing that I would like to shorten the time frame to get it done each day, or however often you do it? Or I'd like to find a way to automate it altogether, and then see if the tools that you're already working with will solve that problem. But don't go find new shiny tools. Try and solve the problem first without looking at the eye candy, because there's always going to be something else coming out. It's just like the .com or .bomb era of the 90s, where everybody wanted to build a website. Everybody wanted to sell products online. I made hundreds of thousands of dollars building infrastructure for companies that got venture capital funding, wanted to implement full data centers, or they wanted to implement websites, or at the time, Sun Enterprise servers, big Unix servers, and build e-commerce shops. They get their money, these venture capitalists, they come along and go, hey, this is the next shiny object. No different than the AI space. And they would pour money into that company. They'd pay me to come in and do something, and I'd never see them again. There's tons of places I never even heard from them again after I collected a check, implemented what they wanted, and moved on. And all of those things, every one of those companies collapsed and died because it wasn't sustainable. It was just a temporary bubble that everybody was planting the flag to grab their real estate. So what I'm saying is, this AI space is still going to be on a roller coaster for a while. If you need to go find a new tool, fine, go find a new tool. But if you already have some in your toolbox, see what hammer or screwdriver you've got in your toolbox to do the task at hand. Okay? So I hope you have a great rest of your Saturday. If you're watching this later on down the road, that's fine too. This is still going to apply. Okay? So, a little bit of housekeeping. Go ahead and click on the bell and subscribe to this channel. I'd love to be able to send you updates as I create new videos. I am on a newer journey trying to build and refine the Amplify AI school community, where I'm teaching you about tools, I'm teaching you about automation, technology, and how to apply AI in everyday spaces and solve some of those problems without having to have an engineering degree. Okay, I'm going to try and keep it manageable for you. But there'll be a link down in the description to go join the community for free. We do have an upgraded tier where I'm building out premium content and more deep dive stuff, but just you can join the community for free. I've got tons of stuff in there on making AI avatars and videos and all that really cool stuff. But get in there and introduce yourself to the community. We'd love to see you there. You guys take care.